Here we go. Let's tot color. We've got a cup of hot plastic here, and we're going, as you can hear me shake it up here, we're going to use some dragon blood. Now, dragon's blood is nothing unique in the sense that it's all pigment, whether it's borosilicate or it's silica or it's mica. When it's in a liquid, it's just suspended. It's like having medicine for your kid. It's an oral suspension. We're releasing a whole pile of new colors. Colors come out in this industry because we're in a crossover industry from cosmetics. So just like the car companies release all kinds of new colors over here, we're going to look at new colors as well. Every company, just like Sherwin-Williams and DuPont and all the different, have their own versions of the same colors, of the same hues. This is a candy apple color, and this is kind of a gold. And we're going to just do a color build here for a minute. This has got a gold-green hue. I don't know how much we're pushing in here. I'm going to play with it until we go. Dragon's blood color makes on silica. There's some fun colors going on there. Dragon's blood color makes on silica. He has 1 ounce of carrier to 1 gram of color. We're going to give just a little bit more and then we're done. And so, remember, this coloring is a highlight. It is not your color. Now, we put this in clear plastic, and there is a lot of highlight floating in there right now. But it's the highlight. I like translucent baits. So when I do these and I work with this, I'm going to lean to what I like. This is art. Nobody is going to say right, wrong, or indifferent. It's all different. It's just what you choose to do. I just threw in some random cup flake, and it's going to give us some pop of the color. So now we've got that gold green candy that we had in there. Now look what we've got. We've got that deep green color shift with gold, gray-looking color now. And it's still got a great amount of translucence to it, which I really like. But I want, in this one, I'm going to do some fire. I've got a little bit of red random cup here. And just as I was explaining a minute ago, the colors all come from different companies. The silicas all come from different companies as well. And they're all slightly different. And so when we get our silica flake, dragon scales, for example, we get different cuts from different companies, and we get different shades from different companies. Some are brighter, some are more muted. It just depends on the company that we're buying from. And so what might be oil can or motor oil, as it's called, flake, from one will look different than motor oil from another, just as they do in the dye worlds when you buy your dyes from different companies. So there's our suspended silica, and we've got some suspended flake in there. We'll come and pump this real quick, come back and take a look at it. On the back side, but this is a color build of one of the new candy apple colors. And let's see what we got when it's done. We're going to take a look at these over the next week or so, because there's about 40 new colors out, and we're trying to decide on which ones that we like best, and guess which ones you like best. This one is out of the mold. My first impression's a little darker than I like. I got it a little oversaturated, but you can see some great color in there in that green and gold. There's nothing but black flake in there. We then added, as you can see, a little tiny bit of red random and a little bit of fire flake, as I call it. Little dragon scales you can see floating in there. But overall, it's a good looking mix. Definitely got a lot of stuff going on in there. I'm going to do the next one for you, and I'm going to, I think, keep it a little lighter, not quite so much saturation. It's a little hard or a little deceiving when you're in that clear plastic, but just some awesome colors going on. Look at that flake in there. All right, the next one we're going to do is going to be pink, and we're going to take it kind of pinky silver. We'll look at that one next, and then put this on all together and wrap it up. Okay, your plastic is hot for cup number 2 here. We're 380, 360. We're going to pause and give it just a tiny bit more heat. I'm not sure we're quite hot enough. Just while that's heating back up, this is the next candy apple that we're playing with. I'm not going to give you the part numbers yet because I want to have you see what they look like. This is all coming out in the FX, RX, and GX test box next month. We're going to be putting in some of these as Vixiums. That plastic is hot now, and we're going to come back, and I'm going to try not to oversaturate this. We're working on the recipes. We'll get them all figured out, and we'll tell you the part numbers. Doesn't take too much. This is a silica base that we're playing with. And so this is kind of a pink gold. And this would be an ideal belly color. We're going to use regular as well as somewhat Aurora flakes in here. Here's our black going in. Now, I haven't put a lot in there. I want to see where my color is first this time. I oversaturated it last time and wasn't as pleased as I thought that I would be, so I'm not going to do that. We get some great little bit of fire look there. We definitely have plenty of dark going on there. So now that I've got that, I will go ahead and give it just a little bit more. There's our color saturation on our highlight. Good looking color. That's going to be it's going to be a fun pour here in just a minute. Lots of red in it, a lot more reddish gold than I thought. I thought it'd lean toward the pink, but we're going to do some Aurora colors that will be actually just pink as pink for us, and candy apple in nature. So that's right there. Here's one of the ones we'll be doing that you can see the candy apple is just an absolutely fun color. Okay, we're going to pick this one up with a little Aurora flake and a little bit of silver. Not much of you. One will get those mixed in. It's going to give it just a little bit of pop on the backside. That Aurora is kind of a green blue. Aurora flake. Aurora meaning it has no color on its own, but it uses light and things to refract and make its color. So based on the lighting, which depends on its color. So that's going to be it's going to be a fun color here in the bake in just a second. So you can see those Aurora flakes and got silver floating in there. Let's get this into the mold, and we'll come back and take a look at it here in just a couple of minutes. All right, we're out of the mold there. Some good looking stuff here. That gold and red, kind of a fire in there. We've got the reflective Aurora flake doing its job. Bounce it off in there. And just some good looking stuff there. That flake gives us a wonderful vein look. See that flake in there. Good looking color. I think all of these new colors are going to really give us something to play with, and unfortunately, we're not much better bait makers than fish are, because we love the sparkly, shiny stuff too, and we love being an artist and playing with it. That's what makes this hobby and things fun, because it gives us the opportunity to create and invent and make cool things like this.